In 1976, the St. Louis players, to a man, believed this would be the best Cardinal team ever. Instead, it became the best ever to miss the NFL playoffs, as a third straight division title eluded them. In a season that began with an exotic trip to a faraway land and ended on the outside looking in, St. Louis won a half dozen games in the final seconds, and once again were known as the Cardiac Cards, the most exciting team in professional football. For 8 days in August, the Cardinals experienced the ultimate road trip, a visit to Tokyo for a preseason game with the Chargers. The Japanese journey gave the St. Louis organization the rare opportunity to introduce pro football to the Japanese and to witness firsthand their noted dedication and passion for sports of all kinds, on every level, for every age group.
Would you introduce your name and position?
My name is Jim Hart. I play quarterback.
Jim
Hart.
Jim Hart さん、ポジションが
Quarterback.
クォーターバックです。
Dan Deerdorf, offensive tackle. You hit him with the hands. You've got your hips up underneath you, and then you're in a position where you can start looking for the ball carrier. When he goes like that, you can move right with it. You can move right with it. Don't get too much weight. When we pass a lot, we throw the ball a lot, so we have to be in the same stance every time. You can't let the defensive lineman know whether you're going to drop back for the pass or whether you're going to fire out at him. So use the same stance every time.
パスでもランニングプレーでも何でもいいから同じスタンスをしなくてもそうでないとスタンスのあれによって敵の
I'd be an offensive lineman over here. Yeah, you'd be the biggest offensive lineman they had.
They've been doing this for a couple hours.
I think we better make sure that our coaches don't get out here to see this.
Yeah. Look at that, they even run up to the line of scrimmage. That makes my heart skip a beat, doesn't it?
Ooh, did you just...
Oh, my gosh.
The culmination of the visit was the game itself, a Monday night meeting with the Chargers in Tokyo's Korakuen Stadium. The experiment of introducing the NFL brand of football to a different culture was an unqualified success, for the Japanese were an enthusiastically receptive audience. So a little bit of history was made on the humid night of August 16th, when, having overcome jet lag and disrupted practice schedules, the Cardinals defeated the Chargers in the first ever NFL game outside the North American continent. The end result was a very good time for the team and a lot of goodwill between peoples of a different nation. The unique experience was ably summed up by the Cardinals' Charlie Davis and Jim Hart.
I liked it, but I'm ready to go home. Okay, I'm ready to go home.
Hey, man. What did you think of the whole trip here? Hey, man, it's fantastic. It really is. I enjoyed it. Quite an experience. I mean, quite an experience. Just look at it, man. How many people we made happy tonight. And I'm happy because I'm going home tomorrow.
Opening day, the team participated in another first, the inaugural for Seattle in the Kingdome. Jim Otis and Terry Metcalf each rushed for more than 100 yards, as the Big Red amassed over 450 yards total offense. But the explosion was needed, as the Seahawks put plenty of points on the board themselves. The outcome was in doubt up to the final play, but the Cardinals had victory number 1, 30-24. In the home opener, the defense atoned for its initial performance by recovering 4 fumbles and intercepting 3 Packer passes in a 29-0 shutout of Green Bay. But a week later, the defense completely collapsed, making Don Coryell's return to San Diego an unpleasant one. The Chargers handed the Cards their first loss of the season, a surprising 43-24 rout. Back home against the Giants, the team regained its winning ways, but had to go to the very last play of the game to ensure a narrow 6-point victory. Week 5 brought the Philadelphia Eagles, and that always means a knockdown, dragged-out, hard-hitting battle between the division rivals. The big play was a Jim Hart bomb to Mel Gray. But the big story was the depth displayed by the running attack. 4 different backs scored touchdowns as the Cardinals won by their biggest margin of the year. Next came the Cowboys, undefeated at this juncture. But Jim Hart riddled the Dallas defense for 346 yards and 2 long touchdowns to Mel Gray. Gray's great day was not unexpected. What was the performance of the defense, which, despite the shotgun formation, sacked Roger Staubach 4 times. In their finest moment of the entire season, St. Louis's much-maligned defense served up an old-fashioned goal line stand, stopping Dallas on Mike Dawson's tackle on 4th down from the 1. The win over the Cowboys signaled the development of a defense that improved so much it gave up more than 3 touchdowns only once, despite playing one of the toughest schedules in the league. The defense was Coryell's top target during the offseason, and a big factor in its improvement was the right side of the line, where the Cardinals drafted number 73, Mike Dawson, number 1, and traded for number 63, John Zook, one of the league's premier pass rushers. On the left side was number 76, Charlie Davis at tackle, and number 79, Bob Bell at end. The outside linebackers were Larry Stallings, number 67, in his 14th and final year with St. Louis, and Mark Arneson, number 57. 2 middle linebackers were lost for the year with injuries, but Tim Carney was signed as a free agent and performed so well, the position became a team strength. An experienced secondary included Ken Reeves, an 11-year veteran at strong safety, and tough, talented Mike Sensabaugh at free. The cornerbacks were Norm Thompson, number 43, and Roger Worley, number 22, a pair that ranked with the best in the league at the highly skilled position. On a Monday night in Washington, St. Louis played amid a torrential downpour of rain and footballs. The Cardinals set an NFL record with 9 fumbles, 8 of them lost. They gained a measure of revenge by sacking Redskin quarterbacks 8 times and outpassing their opponents with an incredible 206 to 23-yard edge. But statistics meant little on the muddy field, and in the fourth quarter, one unbelievable play cost the Cards the ball game and first place in the NFC's Eastern Division. The next Sunday, under sunny skies, the Cardinals' great offensive line was matched against the 49ers defense, the NFL's leader in sacks. The opening kickoff provided some weird entertainment when San Francisco forgot to cover the ball. St. Louis recovered, and Jim Hart quickly exploited the error for a Cardinal touchdown. It was the first salvo in a seesaw battle that featured 2 superb lines going at each other head to head. Despite Terry Metcalf's touchdown, St. Louis trailed in the final period. Then pro football's most explosive passing partnership tied the game with a 77-yard bomb. Mel Gray, playing with a broken nose, sent the game into overtime. And there the sun set on the San Francisco 49ers. Jim Otis, a bull among the butterflies in the Cards' backfield, carried 6 consecutive times to put the ball in point-blank field goal range. It only remained for the Iceman, Jim Bakken, to calmly win the game. The Cardiac Cards had won a thrilling overtime victory in a game in which it was a shame there had to be a loser. The Cardinals' big win started a streak of 3 games, all of them settled and won in the frantic final seconds of play. In Philadelphia, with Mel Gray and Terry Metcalf out with injuries, Jim Otis and rookie Wayne Morris sparked the offense. But ahead by only 3 points, and with the Eagles driving for a score, the Cardiac Cards prevailed with only 11 seconds showing. Next, in Los Angeles, things got even tighter. Down 21-6, St. Louis staged a torrid second-half comeback, led by Jim Hart, who hit 13 of 16, 8 of them to Ike Harris. Hart's sensational passing performance brought the Cardinals to within a single point late in the fourth quarter. Then, in a typical Cardinal caper, the Big Red offense rolled downfield, and with 4 seconds remaining, Jim Bakken attempted to win the game. The dramatic two-point victory brought the St. Louis season record to 8 wins and only 2 losses. Cardinal cool in the hottest situations is a matter of heart. Quarterback Jim Hart, who set a team record with a 56% completion accuracy as the Big Red rolled up an NFL-leading 5,136 yards of total offense. Mel Gray provided the bomb, but the team leader in receptions was Ike Harris with 52, most by a Cardinal receiver in 10 years. A valuable addition to the receiving corps was small but speedy Pat Tilley, number 83, St. Louis's 4th-round draft choice out of Louisiana Tech. At tight end, number 88, tall, talented J.V. Kane had an impressive season as a starter, following in the tradition of the venerable Jackie Smith. At setback was the classic pairing of speed and strength. Jim Otis, a power fullback who had 5 100-yard games, and Terry Metcalf, the little guy who makes big things happen. But the significant element of the running attack was its depth. Coryell was able to employ fresh backs and a full house backfield in short yardage situations, confident that each man had the ability to run and block equally well. Time after time, near the goal line, enemy linebackers and cornerbacks were cut down by 2 blockers out of the backfield, allowing the third to score. One important addition was rookie Wayne Morris, number 24, a bigger version of Terry Metcalf with much the same speed and quickness. Hard-nosed Steve Jones, number 34, was a high-flying scorer who led the team in touchdowns with 9. For the 3rd straight season, the celebrated offensive line allowed the least number of sacks in the NFL. Line coach Jim Hannafin says, "They are guys who go to war together. And in football, like war, you appreciate the guy next to you. They don't have typical offensive temperament. They're aggressive people, out to take charge of the line of scrimmage, not just defend it." Number 54 is All-Pro center Tom Banks, whose forte is quickness, while Dan Deerdorf, number 72, another All-Pro, combines intelligence and power. Bob Young, number 64, is the strongest of all. And number 60, Roger Finney's chief skills are his footwork and balance. Colorful Conrad Dobler, number 66, is the man opponents and fans love to hate. The All-Pro guard relies on psychology, but he's also very aggressive. In the rough and tumble battle of the line, the Cardinals is simply the best there is. With a record of 8-2, St. Louis hosted Washington for a rematch they had to win. The Cardinals attacked early, but the Redskins went ahead in the 3rd quarter. Then, with 45 seconds left in the game, the Big Red stormed downfield. But from the Washington 20, with a sure shot at winning, all 4 Hart passes failed to connect in the end zone. The Cardiac Cards had lived up to their nickname, but lost a crucial game they thought they would win. 4 days later, on Thanksgiving, the Big Red attack continued to misfire in a battle with the Cowboys for the division lead. When Hart's pass from his own end zone barely missed J.V. Kane, the Cardinals were forced to punt, and the Dallas special teams made the key play of the game. The blocked punt gave Dallas a 19-7 lead. But with less than 2 minutes left, the Cardinal attack finally ignited. With time running out, St. Louis got the ball back for one more try. Faced with 4th and 10 and a minute remaining, Jim Hart hit a high-pressure pass to Icarus for the vital first down. "54-second showing, and Hart perfectly placed the ball into the arms of Mel Gray at the Dallas 13. But here, 13 yards and 48 seconds away from victory, the Cardinal comeback died. Three in-zone incompletions, 2 of them controversial calls in which St. Louis felt interference should have been charged, nailed down a bitter defeat this Thanksgiving Day. For the second time in 5 days, the team's last-minute lifestyle had betrayed them. And it now seems certain that not only a division title, but perhaps a berth in the playoffs, too, would elude the St. Louis Cardinals. And the powerful Baltimore Colts were next on the schedule. Right from the start, the Cardinals were on the attack against the Colts, and on this bright December day, a capacity crowd at Busch Stadium was treated to an old-fashioned barn burner, an aerial fireworks display between the 2 best pure passers in professional football. But even on this day, the Cardinals' high-powered air attack had to take a backseat to an inspired Big Red defense, which caused 4 Baltimore fumbles and a game-saving interception by Ken Reeves on the final play. The exciting triumph over the Colts kept the Cardinals' playoff hopes alive going into the final game of the season. In New York, the team trademark of nerve-wracking, nail-biting struggles continued as the cards seemed flat and the Giants led. Then a Metcalf punt return ignited the spark. With 6 minutes remaining, from the full house backfield, Steve Jones scored the touchdown St. Louis had to have. With the narrow 3-point victory, the team now had to depend on Dallas to defeat Washington later that afternoon. St. Louis had won its last 2 games, 10 in all, and having accomplished everything they could for the 1976 season, the Cardinals went to the locker room to await their fate.